Finally, a 4 years long, arduous journey is coming to an end. The movie Riverbend, which I directed 36 years ago, is now available on a glorious 6K restoration Blu-ray edition. It is loaded with special features including commentary tracks, documentaries, interviews, Q&A sessions, and magnificent illustrated booklet, and also the original theatrical trailer. Thanks to the tireless effort of Michael Dennis at Reelblack Renaissance and many others, the mission of rescuing this action drama starring Steve James and Margaret Avery, which was lost for 36 years, has finally been accomplished. This director cut version will be officially released on August 15 and will be available for purchase everywhere. However, pre-orders for the limited edition slipcover, this t-shirt, and this Riverbend hat are available now at www.shop.reelblack.com. This Director's Cut Blu-ray is a must-have for any series collector, fans of Steve James and Sam Furstenberg films, and anyone who support the restoration and preservation of lost independent film. So, purchase it.
Everybody, it's Saturday night. You're tuned into Reelblack 1 on YouTube. It's live. It's 10:47 p.m. on the East Coast. Picture's a little fuzzy. I'm using the built-in webcam. I'm going to wipe it clean for you. So it's Reelblack Live. And yes, it's true. You know, the header, I'm giving away a copy of the just released Riverbend on Blu-ray. But you've got to suffer through a couple little things in order to get it. I'll ask trivia, Riverbend trivia, so pay close attention. But pay close attention to how many people are in the room. Right now, I'm counting 19. So I'm not just giving this away to anybody who's just here, who's loyal viewer. We got to get this thing going so that we get at least 50 people in the room. When we have 50 people, so that means stick around for your chance to win. Then I'll ask a trivia question, and the first person to answer correctly in the chat will win this copy of Riverbend on Blu-ray. Is that a deal? Does that sound good? Oh, Tisa's in the building. Hey, Kimbria is in the building. Tisa just performed at the world-famous Man Music Center. I don't know how, I'm sure it went well. I didn't get a chance, of course, I stained the thing. I'm looking like it's, there's like a glow now on me, which is not cool. Let me see if I can get rid of that. It's live, it's 10:49. How'd it go at the Dell, the world-famous Dell, Robin Hood Dell? How'd it go, Tisa? I'll play your video later if you stick around. We're trying to get the room up to 50 people. I'll say 40, 50. We have enough people, and then I can give away the just released on Blu-ray Riverbend, brand new copy. It's available in stores. I've got the list here. If you're in major metropolitan areas that still have video rental stores, there's a very good chance that you'll find Riverbend. So we're talking about the Static Tape store in Muskegon, Michigan. Be Kind Video in Los Angeles is renting Riverbend. These are rental stores. Scarecrow's Video in Seattle? I think they're in Seattle. Scarecrow Video is going to be renting it, as is We Love Video in Austin, Texas. Okay. All right, so Let me see if I can find. Yeah, Tisa's a musician. I am a filmmaker, but Tisa's. Let me see if let me open another window and see if I usually have your video on the computer here. So let's see. Oh, thank you, Tisa. Stick around. And then Chris Dragnet's going to come on and talk about the disc. He just got his copy yesterday, was it? Chris Dragnet. And he'll give his review, which it better be a good review. But he's very honest. Okay, so here's Tisa with Why.
I don't understand it, but in life, sometimes that's just the way it is. So great it was, how it all started off. You do me so well, just how I wanted. You would bring me all the things I needed. I would give you back rubs, you gave me foot massages. We were so in love, yes. Oh, but then one day I noticed you started to change, cold and distant when I called your name. I was the one you blamed, yes. What you said, what you did, went so deep through my heart. Why you wanna hurt me? 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 We made it through the toughest times. You went your way and I went mine. Life is good again. A heartbreak ain't the end. I am doing fine. Oh, but there are days when I think of you, and what they say is really true. I must have thought you up because you called me up. My phone rang, it's you again. Hello, explain to me why you wanna hurt me. I don't understand it, baby. Why you wanna hurt me? I gave you all my love. Why you wanna hurt me? Why'd you do it to me? Why you wanna hurt me? I gave you my love. I gave my love to you. You could never be true. I gave you all I had. Just know that I forgive you. Why you wanna hurt me? I can't believe you played me. Why you wanna hurt me? No more will I give my love away. Why you wanna hurt me? Why'd you do it to me? Why you wanna hurt 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 me? Yeah, yeah. You my love. Why you wanna hurt me? Hurt me, hurt me. Why you wanna hurt me? Why you wanna hurt me? Why you wanna hurt me? I gave you all I had. Why you wanna hurt me? Oh, I forgive you. Why you wanna hurt me? I don't know why you wanna hurt me.
So, ooh, that was weird. Yeah, so Tisa Williams, Why music video we did, I think it was 2 summers ago. I don't think we did one last summer, and this summer we weren't busy. I've just been busy with Riverbend, so but Tisa, yeah, and Ruben's in the room, in the chat. I mentioned it. He lost his niece in a very tragic accident. It's on his Instagram, which is, I think, it's. Are you a public post, or we? I don't want to get too far out of that, but I want the people who know, following the chat, to get a little sense of what's happening. So, but welcome to the show. Welcome to Reelblack Live. If you've not been here before, and I see we have some new folks that are in, and Dejan has a question I'll get to. Superstar, hey. Okay, so if you're tuning in late, the numbers have not been great over the summer as far as like entertaining the chat. Like we're about 22, well 14 right now in the room. I'd love to get the number up to 40, and then if we can get 40 people to stay and listen to me babble and play with my cat, I'm going to give away a Riverbend Blu-ray. Now, there's other ways to win Riverbend Blu-rays. You can go to my Instagram page and follow there. Let me see if I can get a screenshot going. It's too much trouble. But the Cookout 2 full movie, this is not Black Tree anymore. We created the blueprint, but yeah, the Cookout 2 actually is one of the worst movies, cheapest remakes, lowest budgeted. Universal Studios, they had the grand idea to remake or do sequels, straight to video sequels for a lot of their movies, including Bulletproof, which originally was Adam Sandler and Damon Wayans. The Bulletproof 2 is Faison Love, and I forget who the white guy is in it. But and they remade a whole bunch of movies straight to video. I think there was don't give me the line. I'd have to make a list. But Cookout 2, literally half the movie is takes place on the set of the Wendy Williams show, or show Wendy Williams is hosting. And then they flash back and cut back and away to the story. It's one of the cheapest movies I've ever seen. Well, the Cookout was the basketball hood movie, yeah, but the sequel, Cookout 2, is it's just a money grab. Who made the potato salad? I could not answer that question. I own a copy, but I've never watched it. I'm gonna say Jaleel White is bringing a white person to a cookout. Is that the premise of the plot? I know he's on the cover. I know some people have seen it. Hey, L Brown, we got the whole mod squad here. Okay, so we can open it up. We have 25 people in the room. Chris Dragnet, be ready. I'm gonna throw the call in, and you can come in whenever you like. And anybody else who's gotten a Blu-ray is welcome to come in and join the conversation. But Wendy Williams, Charlie Murphy, Ja Rule, Lady of Rage, yeah, Tyree. Yeah, just a terrible, terrible film. The movie is fire. Okay, to each his own. Maybe that's why I'm old. Oh, let's see. Oh, okay, yeah. You're down in Wilmington, of course. Yeah, did you snap the picture and order one? That's the main question. Yeah, we've been papering the store. So while we wait for Chris Dragon, if you didn't know, Riverbend is a story of 3 Vietnam soldiers in 1966 who come into a small town that is being overrun by a racist sheriff. And they teach the town how to fight back. And it was a straight-to-video action film, and I put it on my channel, and it led to a 3-year journey to recover the original elements from the studio and to reissue it on these nice round Blu-ray discs. And if you were part of the Kickstarter, you had an opportunity to get the limited edition cover. Now, this is extremely limited edition now, I'm discovering. In the process of packing and posting these, I realized that we were short 60 copies. 60 sleeves were not provided to us. So I'm pitching a bitch now with the manufacturer. So if you ordered a retro Blu-ray disc and you have not gotten notification that's coming your way, sit tight. We're going to try and get some more slip covers. If not, we'll do something special for you guys to put that extra money in on the Kickstarter to get something special. But this is the standard. Well, this is the Aaron Kai slipcover edition, and then this is the standard version that doesn't have the slipcover. They're all the same disc. It's just the packaging around it. There's 1,000 of these. There's 100 of these. And places you can get them: shop.reelblack.com. You can get it there. You can get Riverbend at Diabolic DVD. If you're in Australia, you can get Riverbend on Blu-ray through outrundvd.com. Other stores that are carrying it, let me see if I can find that thumbnail. Let me look here first. Support. Let's see if I can find this particular thumbnail. So, we have in stock at Diabolic DVD 5 of the Vinegar Syndrome brick and mortar stores carry Riverbend on Blu-ray. So if you live in any of those cities, Pittsburgh, Denver, Connecticut, I forget the other 2 shops, Toronto, and they're going to be opening another one. You can get Riverbend on Blu-ray in person at the archives. And I'll announce some more stores as we go further along. But we really appreciate all the support. Let's see. I stopped watching new movies. I've been watching movies made before 2013. So great to see Steve James in a leading role in Riverbend. Absolutely. There's only 2 movies like this with Steve James starring. It's this and Street Hunter. Street Hunter is the other movie with Steve James as the star. And shout out to Jim Hemphill at IndieWire, who took the time to write a beautiful article in IndieWire yesterday, helping to honor the legacy of Steve James and how it fits into Riverbend. So, we'll see. I just want people to stick around. I mean, it's 13 people in the room. And I'm not giving anything away until we get at least 40. So there are other people out there that got hundreds of people in their lives. I'm trying to get our numbers up so that when we get to the big show at the end of August, beginning of September, when we have the long thing, we have a good turnout. Will the movie ever be available for download? I'm not going to say never, but right now it's currently on Blu-ray. All right. Speaking of Philly, King LeBron headed to the 76ers. Yes, that was big news here. A lot of people are ecstatic over that. 42-year-old LeBron James coming to anchor the team and possibly take us to another ring. So excited about that. How do you feel about that, L? And I saw somebody else ask about, Dejan had also asked about the basketball thing. There's so much going on in the news this week, and my big news has just been like packing boxes for 10 days straight, which I'm grateful for. And I can't wait for people to see it. Are we gonna get you? Yeah. I'm ready for you, Chris. If you're ready, that the StreamYard link is in the chat. Bergen Paris knows what time it is. On Instagram, follow it, Reelblack. Follow Reelblack Renaissance. Best starting five. He's been a part of this. Possibly, yes, likely. Yeah, I know a lot of people are excited about this year's Sixers thing. Okay, would love to have you come through, but let me find another. Make a little space in the studio, and then I'll play a Riverbend clip. How's that?
No.
Don't lie to me. Where's the gun?
Don't you talk to me like that. I don't care who you people are.
Listen here, I don't have time to play. Where's the gun?
Car's getting close, Quentin.
So, I mean, I know a lot of people have gotten
Stop.
it. Like this by show of hands. I see Chris is ready. All right. By show of hands, who's gotten to see Riverbend on Blu-ray yet?
Bell?
Just put your hand up in the chat. Dragon gets dressed up. You got a dress shirt on.
Mike, what say you of Riverbend?
It's the best movie you'll ever see that you've never heard of. We had this at the store that I used to work, Video Library in Mount Airy, and this cover did not sell me on. I was like, I don't want to see this crap. I don't want to see this crap. And then Charles Woods, the professor, people that watch my Reelblack channel know him, he had like 5 copies of this thing.
Wow.
Yeah, he said, you got to see it.
If you really are what you say you are, maybe you could stay here and help us protect ourselves. Or show us how to do it.
It really is one of 2 movies, maybe. I think it's this and Spook Who Sat by the Door are the only 2 movies that are like this, that show black people fighting back against their oppressors.
We 3 men are combat veterans of Vietnam. And when this period of your life is over, you men will be combat veterans of Riverbend.
Woohoo! Wake up, everybody. Wake up. We're back. It's Reelblack Live. 19 people in the room. If we can get it to 40, I'm giving away a Blu-ray. And with us to talk about how great this new release is, he's got the deluxe, super deluxe edition, limited edition. He was one of the first people to support the project. And on our website, back last October, he put the money down, and he's got his Riverbend Blu-rays. One of our mods, Chris Dragnet, welcome to the platform, Reelblack Live. And Blu-rays. One of our mods, Chris Dragnet, welcome. Like, what are you doing? Echo. Blu-rays. One of our mods. I gotta mute you until you stop that. What? Yeah, you're on TV. I can hear you now. I muted you. You can hear me?
1 2 1 2 1 2
I can hear you. You muted yourself. Technical difficulties. I gotta mute you until you stop that.
All right, so should I shut you off on my computer and just go on my phone?
I can hear you. There's a delay though. It's a good 30-second delay. All right, I'm gonna take you away for a second. You figure that out. There's a delay. I guess he's coming back. Try it again. Chris was looking sharp, but he was sounding out of sync. All right, when you come back, I'll let you back in. Let's see. So anyway, 3 long years to get this thing going. 5 years since we put the movie on, or 6 years since we put the movie on YouTube. 3 years since we discovered the print in South Africa. 2 years since we premiered the first restoration. 2 years since we premiered the first restoration in Denton, Texas. And now today, we have the Riverbend Blu-rays available for purchase all over the world. All right. Okay. Oh, you're using your phone now to... Okay, I see what you're doing. All right, it's better sync.
Me? Do you hear me?
I hear you.
You
Yeah,
hear me?
you
Y'all hear me? All right. Yes, sir.
All right, as long as you can hear me. All right. So you should flip the screen the other way. You look like you're about to go out and preach to the world or something. You got an iPad or something, just zooming in and out. Okay, you're looking good, man.
Thank you. Let my hair grow in.
Last time I physically saw you was in New York at the premiere.
And I was
at
bald.
The Brooklyn Academy of Music.
I
Yeah.
was clean and bald, man. That was a great night. That was a great night. I never got to speak on it. I don't remember us speaking on it. You know, that was a great night.
Start there. I mean, we got 23. We're trying to get to 40 so I can give something away. But
yes, sir.
If we don't get to 40, it's just for posterity. How on what is it? July 25th, 2026. What were we thinking and feeling? We were excited about LeBron. We were excited about Riverbend. So I'll stop it on LeBron. So yeah, New York. What are your recollections?
Coming to the lunch space and seeing the director, and just and just being like, whoa, seeing the actors who were involved, and it's all good. Man. It was all good. It was a good time. Good time. Good time. There was during the questions and answer period, there was a sister who put her hand up and put the question up. That was a little dramatic.
Well, yeah. Well, that'll be our trivia question if we get to it.
No,
it relates to that, the villain.
All right.
But we got to get to that first.
Well, whatever, man. Congratulations, man. Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Come on, man.
It's not just me.
Come on.
I mean, look, I don't know how to draw. I don't know how to press and author Blu-rays.
You did it, man. You did it.
I oversaw it.
You did it.
Primarily. I mean, we crowdfunded the last stretch of it, but yeah, a lot of this is me. But I mean, I think it's a collective effort. You put stuff into it. Bergen Paris, he definitely supported in big ways.
All the years of you playing music and all the characters that came through during the chat, the community, whether it's 400 or 20, it's all that contributes to the game, to the vibe, to the success.
Look, I love everybody who's watching and who's supported, who's donated, who's just spent time just saying, "Hey, I like Reelblack." I appreciate all of that, but don't let Chris try to manipulate me into saying, "Oh, it's okay. Whoever's watching has a chance to win." No.
Okay. No. This is what's it? Soul Train board with the words. There's more than 4 words on this one. There's more than 4 words on this one.
I guarantee I'll give one away, but
there's more than 8 letters on this one. Yeah.
I mean, it's really simple. If people just stayed in instead of popping in for 3 minutes and leaving, if they engaged in the chat a little bit, made friends, like Mr. Chazflix is here. I don't even know what he said. Oh, you got your copies on the way. You got the email. Okay, so next week we'll talk to you about it. So, thank you, Mr. Chazflix, for supporting. That's for sure. All right, so yeah, you got the card.
Got the card with the
card.
Signature. Nice. It's in plastic. That's nice for preservation because silver does tend to decay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I want everybody to feel like they got something special. It's not
Oh,
The
this is the
most inexpensive
this is
Blu-ray.
this will be the clubhouse. Like you can't get into the clubhouse unless you got this. Unless you
One of
got this.
250 in the
20
world.
years from now. Now you got the Blu-ray version with this in it. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Gotcha. Yeah, yeah. They'll be like, okay.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
that's a note card. So now everybody got one of those. Well, you got one of those.
So you got one. Yeah, man. Yeah.
There's only about 100 of those out there.
Beautiful slip. Beautiful slip. Beautiful slip.
Alan Pyrie, Aaron Kai artwork.
Yeah. Little action,
From
action
Guinea
backing.
Pig did the graphic design. I want to keep him. Art direction and graphic design. Yes, the disc comes out of the O card, the sleeve, the slip cover.
Nice. That's nice.
Yeah,
That's
it's spot
nice.
gloss.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
Oh, I
That's
can
nice.
put mine up to,
That's nice.
the spot gloss. And
So I flipped my cover already.
oh, really? You don't like the?
No, wasn't it? It's
Not liking, but you like the retro.
I just was like, all right, you gave me the reversible option, and I'm gonna rock the reversible option. You know, so
Okay.
it's all good. You know, I have the other option on the slip, so it's nice to have a little bit of a. You know, you got. You know.
Okay.
You know, you gave me both. You gave me options.
It's not a 1-to-1.
Yeah, not at all.
Aaron
But
Kai.
yeah, you know, I got all right. You know, both are historically, and you know.
Yeah. No, I mean, somebody complimented, a lot of compliments. Let me see if I can find some of these things, and then we can go to Letterbox and get some. People have been leaving reviews on Letterbox.
All right.
So we can talk about that. I mean, I don't. You're not completely on the spot. Let me see if we showed the article from IndieWire, but there's other ones. Let me find some of the other praise that has existed for Riverbend. Praise for Riverbend, as they say. Oh, you're showing off the box, the little cardboard box?
The vault. It's put in the vault now. It's in the vault.
Oh, okay. That's how
I'm
you
just saying. It's preservation. That's all. I won't. You know. Come on. You know. I'm just saying.
Bubble wrap and all that good stuff.
You know. But I'm. You know. It's gonna be out for a while. So I'm gonna keep watching it. So you know.
Oh, did you watch it again all the way through, or you watched the commentary, or how?
Oh no, I watched it all the way through. I have not watched the commentary. That's a Sunday thing. You know.
Okay, there's over 4.5 hours of extras, so it's not meant to be digested all in one sitting.
No, there's enough to I can eat it for a couple of Sundays. You know, so it's a good thing.
Voyeur's here. Did you get your copy yet, Voyeur? I think you sent me a note. I tried to get those out all at the same time. Thank you for all your support. I think the whole mod squad is here. So
Damn.
Voyeur,
Ellie, I think Ellie's name. You know what I'm saying?
We set a rule. If we can get to 40 people, so that means stick around.
We at 25 yet?
We got 22. It's bouncing around. It went to 25 and then it went down.
Yeah.
But we're gonna give away this Blu-ray if we get 40 people in the room. I'm gonna ask a trivia question and give away a Blu-ray. You know, these are first pressings, and they say so on the label.
Is there a serial? Where do I go to see my serial number or whatever number I have?
Oh, they're not numbered. We did 1,000.
Right.
And thankfully we didn't, because they didn't ship us all the variant copies. So I gotta see if they still have the cover, because this cover is really rare. There's literally like 36 of them floating around in the world. So
when I was watching it last night, I there's a couple of memories that came up. When I was a kid, my pops got me the Afro Kung Fu Grip G.I. Joe.
Oh, I had one of those too. Yeah.
Right, it had the plastic hands, and over time it would crumble. The fingers would crumble, but the original Kung Fu Grip was the joint. And I just remember being like, seeing this movie and going like, this has G.I. Joe elements, black G.I. Joe elements. You know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, him, you know, his portrayal was like very, very much like in line with like who Stalker would be from G.I. Joe. you know, and that's just more of an '80s version. But just the overall general, you know, GI Joe, you know, archetype. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Well,
with just saying, just
who's
tethered, just tethered.
GI Joe? Didn't The Rock play GI Joe? That was kind of campy though, right?
It wasn't campy, but he tried to play one of the characters and another brother, and you know, not the same, not the same as what I'm talking about
The
from
cartoon GI Joe.
the kung fu
Oh, the
grip era.
'70s, the,
You
the
know,
movie you made up
yeah,
in your mind when you were playing with
yes,
the
yes,
toy.
your connection to the character, you know, and they still had
Got-
adventures, but it wasn't you know they had no cartoon, you know.
Yeah, wait, let me see if I can find something that illustrates that. Oh, it's
Oh,
gonna be
the Viewmaster Viewer, GI Joe, and they'd be like climbing and stuff, and you're supposed to like you know buy the doll and buy all the fucking action figure accessories and hang them from your ceiling and slide them from your you know your bunk bed or something, you know, whatever, you know.
well, we're talking about Steve James, the star of Riverbend. His daughter Debbie uh, has endorsed the project wholeheartedly. It's her dream, those watching, to have her father's name on and a star on the Walk of Fame. So as the rediscovery begins to build for Riverbend, that becomes a more tangible goal, more reachable goal, as more people get to see him in action, so to speak. And here's a clip of Debbie talking about Riverbend.
If we all go to the circuit judge,
Forget that circuit judge. Your husband got killed going to that circuit judge. There's only one way to solve this problem, and that's to put a bullet in his head, and that'll stop him cold.
That's right. Maybe this isn't any of my business.
Oh yeah, did you like
Maybe
the
I shouldn't
cleanup?
ask.
Of course.
But if you are successful with the assassination,
But I mean, well,
what
you saw it
happens
in New
then?
York; it looked good.
I think he would be so happy
But then you
that
know,
this
seeing it in
movie
my
is
own
coming
home and with my
back
own
to life.
calibrations, you know,
I
on my
don't know,
monitor,
but from what I hear
loved it.
and from what I
My
got
own
to
audio,
learn about my father, he loved what
Oh,
he
do you
was
have
doing.
do you have the
And
stereo mix?
every
It should be.
scene or every
I got
You
movie
you know
have
I
the
got
that he
right
about
takes
four
the
channel.
place
speakers.
to do,
I got
he
four
had
nice
to like
speakers.
somehow really connect to it,
You
and
should be able to hear it in the
has to have
background
have a meaning to
as
it.
well.
And this
If you have the
movie
right,
is a movie
if
that
you have the right
talks about,
decoder
Oh
you know, times
in
no,
that
your
we all know that was
system,
no,
very
it worked.
tough.
Your
But we
mix
have been
worked.
10,000 miles away from home,
but
helping
I
other
mean,
people
I don't have
preserve their
I don't
freedom.
have the ultra stereo.
People we don't
Wow.
even
I
know.
think you should be
An
able to
enemy
pick
we
it
don't
up.
even hate.
All right.
And what were we doing? Killing, burning, and destroying. Now, have we done any good?
This movie is so important, especially for that time and now with everything that's happening in the world, unfortunately. I feel like this movie just came back like right on time, and I'm sure he was so proud of this movie. So to really give it the light that it needs to get, you know, and to show the respect to this movie, I think it would be very happy.
Hey, boy, I want to talk to you. Answer me!
This is my answer.
You know, the one of the mysteries of this and a narrative that has been attached to it is that it was suppressed or it went missing or was it was it on purpose, and that's a specter that will kind of always hang over this film. And I would like to hopefully with this film coming out that it creates dialogue and somebody can get to the root of what happened here, you know, behind the scenes, what happened here in the offices where they just blatantly said, or blatant, you know, I'm putting that's my adjective, you know, just didn't make it, didn't follow through, you know, was
Well,
it too
you make a
private, was
good
it too privatized, you know?
you make a good point. I mean, I think they did the least possible to release the film because it didn't play cable. What movie in 1990 doesn't go on cable TV? Like I've talked to hundreds of people at this point.
Mm.
Nobody's taped it off cable. Nobody recalls it playing on cable. Everybody that remembers the movie saw it at their local video store.
And by 1990, I think you already have like TNT, right? And TBS and HBO. Because at one point it was only HBO, but then expanded and everyone played, their own agenda of the dirty '80s type of things. Even dirty '90s, right?
Yeah, so you would. I mean, this would stay on repeat, I would think, on one of those networks, But it
Running
just
Scared, right? Running Scared with what's his name?
Billy Crystal movie.
Billy Crystal, right? Billy Crystal. That's like what 84, 80. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just
Yeah,
just
well,
wondering.
that's something. I don't know if you watched the extra feature with Charles Woods, but he
Yes, I
talked about
did.
that.
Yes, I
He
did.
talked
Yes,
about that
that's why I was kind of referencing.
Gregory
But
Hines
but
film.
whatever, But yeah,
Yeah,
it's just like how it like how I had like 2 or 3 local VHS rental spots. Like we had the big we didn't never had Blockbuster, but we had like 4 or 5. One in like a laundromat and all this stuff. It was prevalent in my teens and early 20s, and never saw it. Never saw it. Never saw it. Never heard someone say, yo, you see that? No one ever mentioned it. So, yeah, like to be that under the radar is part of that narrative that gets attached to this film. You know,
right. Well, I mean, but then
truth or not.
it's orchestrated voyeur. I mean, it didn't get it got a cursory release in 5 cities, and then it played. So they made a film print, which we have, and then it doesn't play on cable or anything. I mean, that's crazy. The worst movies in the world make it to cable back in 1990. So I think there's a little more to it.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a little more to it,
Yeah.
but
Without speculation and mythology, and when you have 15 kids in a circle and it goes dog, 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 dog. Someone says frog, frog, and then it just turns into something else. And the
right.
mythology,
Yeah, no, I don't want to.
you
It doesn't need that really.
yeah,
I mean, there's no smoking gun, but as
that's fine. That's
this is we know why it didn't get any play, you know. So I guess you want to see another video, Chris?
yeah. Go, keep
We've been
going.
playing these before. This is Margaret Avery talking about Riverbend. Let me find it. We had the power. We had the power.
We had a project. It was white people's money. But we had the control as to what we could do.
Now, I know you know everything's going on in this neck of the woods. So you better tell me where all the young bucks are around here.
If you don't get out of here, I won't do this town a favor. Unload both barrels, so help me God.
When I read the script, I thought that it was really interesting. But what really attracted me was the fact that there were 2 Black people involved trying to produce it. It was Valerie and Sam, and I loved them, and I wanted to help move things forward, for our race.
You kill him now! Don't you worry none, Pauline. He ain't gonna bother us much longer.
The world will get better if we all just stand up, stand up.
Oops, shout out to MC Breeze. So we have a little controversy. So Voyeur is adding that he thinks the movie was shelved because of the plot, and then Bergen Paris.
But I knew about Spook that sat behind the door when I was a kid. Like I knew about that movie for I discovered it quite young. So Riverbend, off the radar. Off the radar.
Yeah, well, I mean that's distribution, but at the
Yeah,
same
now,
time,
I live in New York. I live in New York. You know what I'm saying? Like this, 42nd Street. Oh, there's a whole bunch of, theater options in the '80s.
Yeah, I haven't run across anybody that saw it in New York in the theater, but we do have newspaper articles saying that it played.
Wow.
So, yeah, let me see. Let me see. I can try and find that. But let's look at some of the reviews on Letterboxd. Let me see if I can figure this out. share screen. Riverbend. So we're asking people when they see the movie to leave a review on Letterboxd. Is that showing up? Because it just
I see it.
blacked me out. Okay, so I can't see you anymore, but I'm gonna stare into the camera and we're gonna go through these reviews. So Letterboxd is a website where people can leave reviews and keep track of the movies that they've seen. And they of course use the older poster, which I'm not opposed to necessarily, but it's getting lots of reviews. I can sort this by most recent reviews by clicking more. Whoops. Popular reviews. I got a little bot thing going here. Okay. All right. So can we still see this or no?
Yeah, I see it.
All right. I can go to newest first. And we got reviews from Alan Richards, 4 stars. Steve should have been a bigger star. Even when his movies weren't good, he was. American Ninja flicks included. He had the face of a matinee idol, the physique of an Olympian, and the vocal delivery of a Shakespearean talent. Sadly, there's no longer a direct-to-video market where talents like Steve could thrive. Even the streaming market can't follow the model. It's all algorithm-driven, mega sloppers, Z-grade knockoffs, where the filmmakers don't even try.
Okay.
He gives it 4 stars, so he obviously is going in. Go ahead. That's a long review.
He kind of went in, but
He went in and gave it 4 stars. That's all I care about.
There you go. Exactly.
Algorithm. I'm not a member of Letterboxd. I'd go nuts if I had to keep track of everything I watched and didn't watch. 3.5 stars from Dustin Baker. I always get to see another. It's always great to see another film rescued from the obscurity of film reels sitting in a storage room somewhere. This has roots in typical exploitation action flicks, but it tries its hardest to inject strong social messaging into the typical schlock backbone of the film. It succeeds to varying degrees, with much of it hitting the right chords, while others, like the overall plan with the rest of the town, hits mixed tones. All right.
The blaxploitation moniker, that was kind of like the last of it, the last remnants. Like it's almost a little bit transcend, like almost a little bit a foot out of the whole era to me.
Agreed.
There's carryover. There's carryover in it, but I think they were like in the transition area where they were like shedding some of that industry's.
Well, it's interesting. I mean,
right?
if you follow, we tried to.
I'm not making it numerical. I'm just.
No, between the booklet and the special features, we tried to contextualize Riverbend, in terms of where it fits in the relationship to other films. And Charles Woods, he determined that this is a filmic anomaly, that it's this and Spook Who Sat by the Door, where you see people teaching one another to go up against the system. He says usually in a Hollywood film with black heroes, they're going up against really bad white villains or other blacks. In this movie, they're going up against the system.
Uh-huh.
So
with the plan,
a black Zionist.
With the plan.
I don't want you to watch it after this broadcast. I want you to buy it after this. But if you if you want to watch it fuzzy, you can watch it on Reelblack TV. Preview it there. And if you decide you want to support the effort, I don't have my stuff. We have other titles that I was going to announce last week. The new releases. You saw that insert, right? In your packaging.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know.
Help support the next project.
Yeah, we got some more projects coming.
That was a nice. I'm going. Oh shit! I need to get a sweatshirt.
You the clothing. Yeah, we figured these will sell into the winter. So that's what the store offers. Yeah. So yeah, you have Reform School. It's our next release, which is going to hit in January of next year, and then we have Broken Strings lined up for Black Music Month in June.
Damn. I won't be your friend anymore.
Why? You don't like these old movies?
No. I'm just saying. I'm messing with, like, you gonna be balling. You're gonna be balling if you knock these out the
Well,
park.
no. I mean,
You
I honestly, I don't
know?
expect
Hey,
these films to
Mike
do
is
as
not.
well.
Mike is not in the house. Can you just tell him? No, I'm messing with you, man.
Well, I mean, look, if I wanted to do it for the money, I would not be necessarily choosing old movies from the 30s. That's a limited audience. It's really about preserving the films and making them more widely available to the public. I mean, right now, I mean, we're excited today, but we're still talking about 1,000 people. All we need is 1,000 people, and we clear inventory on this. So, I mean, I would love for it to blow up, and tag your friendly influencer here. Make them aware. Go to my Instagram and tag them on one of the posts so that they can see what we're doing. And we have 21 people in the room. I'm keeping track.
It's been steady. It's been steady enough.
It's fine, if you come in, get us, pop in for a minute, go out, get a sandwich, come back. We'll give it.
Oh yeah, you watch that? You watch the copy on your neighbor's Blu-ray?
Oh, well, he doesn't have a player.
I'm messing with him.
He supported big time.
Yo, can I watch? Ding dong. Can I watch Riverbend at your house?
Well, make a friend. Although I don't know if this is the movie you want to bring over your friend's house. It's gonna,
ding dong. Hey, Dennis.
Politics. A stranger. I don't know if you want to watch it with.
He knows.
We do have a contest. Did you see it on Instagram? Dragnet.
What?
Let me see if I can find the meme for it.
A Riverbend meme already?
Let me see. I'm not sure I can get into my Instagram on this computer, but if I can, I'll show you the page.
Ding dong. Hey, this is Voya. Is Dennis home? Tell him I want to bring over Riverbend at 3:00.
Oh, you going back in the day? You're a child at heart.
I'm just joking on Voya.
Play.
Exactly.
We're gonna play baseball.
You got the Thriller. You got the Thriller VHS. The Thriller VHS. Oh.
Thriller.
You got the Thriller VHS. Yo, Dennis Michael got the Thriller VHS. Yeah. Whatever. It's being silly.
Yeah, well, we found this Instagram. So if you don't know, we have a whole page dedicated to Riverbend called Reelblack Renaissance. It's the label, and it has all kinds of posts. And you can win a free Blu-ray. So what you do, we're almost at the point where we're going to do a giveaway over here. Once we reach 40 eligible entries, one comment will be selected at random. The person who entered and the person who is tagged will each receive a free copy of the Riverbend Blu-ray. So what you can do here is tag somebody, and then you both can win a copy of Riverbend on spanking new, fresh from the warehouse Blu-ray. So that's one of our marketing things. So yeah, all right. So out the box, what impressed you most? I mean, I know you've been hearing me talk about this forever. So
no. First I was just happy. You didn't tell me it's coming tomorrow, nothing like that. Just, we talked about it. It's coming. And then my doorman was like, "Yo, I got something for you." I was like, "What?"
Oh.
And then I was like, "Okay, okay." And then I was like, "Oh yeah, that's it. I knew it. So first pop was just seeing it, but I think your written message and I really like the black and white Margaret and Steve photo. You know, I really like that,
Oh,
yo. I really
thanks.
like that. You know,
Okay.
that's something I'd frame it and put it in my kitchen and something. You know what I'm saying? I'd frame it and put it in the hallway. You know, like this is
Well, that's
classy. This is
you know, it
classy. You
inspired
know.
that. If you look at the font on the back, it's sort of. I was looking at old postcards from the '80s. Like
Mm.
they sell them back in. There used to be a store on 8th and Broadway, and like
Wow.
you get the
You mean the
different knickknacks,
postcard racks? The
postcards,
postcard racks?
postcard racks. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I was like, all right, what if Riverbend was on one of those art postcard racks that they used to have back in the bookstores and the gift shops
Bookstore.
back in
Yep.
the '80s.
Yep. Oh man.
Let's see. Um, so that's what inspired that, and also we wanted to have something for Margaret to sign at the Atlanta event.
I see.
So that's why we did the postcard. So we'll be selling those cards in Atlanta, which is August 15th. If somebody wants to write that down, I'll put it on the screen. Saturday, August 15th, I'll be in Atlanta hosting the Georgia premiere. Movie takes place in Georgia, and it never screened there until the Plaza Theater picked it up.
So in 15 years, 20 years, 25 years deluxe version, will this footage be included on the next version?
Oh, I
mean, you'll have the
don't know if
footage.
I'll be
You'll
in
have the footage.
in 20 years. I'll be in my late 70s.
Ooh, so
I don't know if I want to be pushing around. I won't be pulling out the trunk of my car.
you might have a team. You might have a team that handles your shit.
Well, that's the
I'm
goal,
just saying.
you know.
I'm just saying.
Or I could just let somebody else do it.
Yeah, whatever, you know.
But
Oh,
yeah,
you
we
know,
never
yeah,
know.
yeah. The only interviews I've seen in this movie was from the DVD. I never knew there were other footage that that someone was able to access from you. You know, the newest
Well,
stuff. You know,
yeah, 20 years, you could probably fit a whole year's worth of movies on one disc.
Of course.
Or chip or something, whatever they're using. If they still have physical media, you could just take a whole
Logan's Run.
Fit it all in. So,
Logan's Run.
I'll say why not? Answer the question.
True.
But yeah, these the Make Black Film hat, they're limited edition.
I got Bergen. I want Bergen to design a army shirt, the Steve James Army shirt, like a replica, Steve James Army replica. What? Man, yo, with some Riverbend on it. This is a Riverbend, a little bit of Riverbend on it, but still, it's
Oh, I wish we could get a Steve James action figure. You'd have to talk to Debbie about that, but or Valerie. Valerie Vance is going to be there with Marcus Coleman, her nephew, who plays the little boy in the movie. He's
a teenager
now.
All right.
He's 13 years old when he shot the movie. So
bang, he ran in the house. Mama, there's some guys at the door.
You're making stuff up. She said,
"You better get out of here."
I'm the only one that talks to my son around here.
Bang. I answer the questions.
I answer the questions.
I answer the questions. Okay.
And that car over there don't work.
It don't work. I'm just asking to stay for a couple of days. You know.
Where's the gun?
You can stay here, but you have to stay in the outhouse, out there in the wood, out there in the back. You know. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Movie. I didn't mean to cut you.
You
think
say.
it's become somebody's favorite movie? It has a potential. I always think that racist people.
Well. Favorite. I mean, Woods was already like kind of made it sound like it's top 10. Woods was the one that was cheerleading it. Like,
big time.
I mean, favorite is like you have to have a kind of he has too much film info. has to be a coming up kid, like it should have happened when I was a teenager not teenager, but when it came out, that HBO era, that cable HBO era would have made him the man if it got to TV. That going to TV would have made him got him the accolades if it failed in the theater. And on cable, he would have thrived, man. Come on. So sorry.
I agree.
You know?
I totally agree. I mean, Steve James was the man.
Yeah,
I mean, no disrespect to Carl Weathers, but Steve had everything going for it.
Same era. Carl a little bit earlier, right? I remember Carl on $6 Million Man,
Oh, well, Rocky, of course, yeah.
Yeah, Rocky's later, but yeah.
Later than $6 Million Man?
Yeah, there's the episode with what's it, Dick Butkus and Steve are friends because Lee Majors was a football dude. So he did a football story, and they are playing like in the yard or playing in a park to like on some more money thing. And Carl Weathers was part of the villain group, and he showed like you could tell like he had presence. Like all right. The only brother in the all white football team on $6 Million Man, 75, 76. You know what I'm saying? So
okay.
Yeah. But you're right. Carl Weathers, Action Jackson, they gave him a chance, Didn't follow up. It did well. The word of mouth on Action Jackson was pretty good.
It was, and Vanity and all that stuff. So
but Steve, man, yeah, man.
I'll make a plea to the racists out there. Like, this movie is about bringing people together, right? So it doesn't really matter what you're there for. Like, a lot of people respond to the message. A lot of people like the subversion. I'm sure there are a lot of people that just like Sheriff Jake. And
good character.
He's a great character.
But despite the stance, good character. Not good.
So
portrayal.
I defy.
You need a good villain.
Let me see. Who am I representing here? I need to be careful how I say this, because we have other people involved with the project. But I think that redneck racists. I can say those words, right? That's
demographic.
Demographic.
But you don't want to link those two like directly all the time. But I get what you're saying.
Okay, fair enough. There's a drinking game to be had.
You can spin it or just be direct and say fuck it. Yeah, say that shit. Fuck all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
There's a drinking game to be had. Every time Sheriff Jake says the N-word, take a sip. You'll be blitzed by the end of this movie. Long way to get to that.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Oh, rest in peace, Apollo Creed. So, I mean, some people are holding up their end of the bargain and sticking around. I see the Black Zionist is here. Do you have any questions about the Blu-ray? We've convinced you to watch it, but have we convinced you to buy it yet? I mean, I think that we're being very careful about where these go. And my belief is that when they're gone, this first pressing and the slipcovers are over with, that this is going to be a collector's item. Even as much, if not more so, than the buttons that came with the first 100 copies. So that's what we're trying. That's what we're trying to do. I mean,
it's definitely packaged like you're supposed to take care of this. You're supposed to take care of this. This isn't your little plastic DVD case from the flea market. Like, nah, this is and you're supposed to take care of the idea of it as well as the packaging. Like you have to do. You're putting this in your personal library. So yeah, it's beautiful, man.
Yeah, I mean, if anybody finds it, I mean, I'm in a lot of groups now because of Riverbend and my love for physical media, where it's a lot of collectors, right? And a lot of people, they like to thrift. Like they,
And that's
oh,
you know, there's a hunt there. There's a hunt there. There's a hunt there. You know, if you're
yeah,
lucky enough to live somewhere where there's enough abundance of like, you know, that dirty, you know, like crate digging type things, you know, to find and film. Oh, that's great. You know.
yeah. I was tempted to leave one at my local record store, and I was like, no, they're gonna discount it too low, and somebody's gonna go on and say they found it.
Would just giving it to them be not advantageous, you know, just because you have a certain demographic that might go through that record store to be like, oh, what's that? You know, or some dude like, you know, just, you know, put on this, they, you know, they're gonna have to, you have to pay them probably to put on the shelf or something, right? Or, you know.
Well, I mean, it's a used record shop, so I would just trade them, like it's store credit for a copy.
There you go.
You know, but then that would tempt them to make it $10, and I don't want that ever to happen. I'd rather give it away for free.
I see.
Than have somebody put a price tag that's below the value of it.
Yes.
So what I may do is take some promo CDs over there, because we do have. If you go to shop.reelblack.com,
like Casingles, you gonna give them a Casingle?
Like, well,
you handing out Casingles and shit.
Look, some Casingles were worth it. I had the Poison Belle Biv DeVoe Casingle.
It'd be 30 or what's one of them joints where you'd be like 4 songs all attached, you know, a promo. It'd be like the first 30 seconds, the 40 seconds of every song for like 3 songs on cassette.
We have freebie copies of the CD that I hand out occasionally to people.
That promo shit.
Before we had the movie. Now I can't give the movie away unless I like you, you know, or if you get 40 people to show up in the room. Now it's down to 15. Obviously, I said the wrong thing. 4 people just left the room. Saying the wrong thing. Can't give it away.
Snake oil salesman and shit. You know?
You're gonna have to buy it if we don't get 40 people in the room. I'm gonna talk this movie up so much.
Just have it as an ongoing, as a weekly ongoing. You know, like it'll come to a point where it's like you can you know, jiggle it in people's faces. They'll be like, okay, I'll put the 40 up. I'll put 40 up. You know, or
what's gonna happen?
I'll get the answer right. I'll get the answer right. You know, or the 3-question answer right.
I mean, I get it. 40 is a little steep for one movie, but it's beautifully packaged, and I'm doing everything I can to make sure that it keeps its value. You know, you won't see a sale from me on the shop. I mean, maybe Black Friday.
Yeah, not week one. Not week one. Come on, man.
Well, not week one, but I'm saying, you know, Black Friday, if you really need it, you know, we'll sell them without the slipcovers, you know, for less or something like that, you know. But I don't want to ruin the show. We have a nice theme going. Where's Molly? That's an excellent question. She's normally would be out here, but she's asleep in the other room, I think. Yeah, I don't want to play any music or anything on the show today, because that'll just like potentially block the feed, which happened a few weeks ago.
Yeah, music.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So Voya, you enjoyed? Did you watch the movie yet? Or he doesn't have a player? Is that what's going on? Dragnet?
No, he has one. You know, I'm just messing with him.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you knew something. I didn't.
No, he knows I'm just making shit up. You know, he's like, "Oh, I got the new Blu-ray." Okay, damn, I gotta schedule that shit with Steve across the street. Yo,
well, a few people did.
Yeah. He knows. He knows.
No, I mean, I'm trying to get Ebert to
talk. Siskel and Ebert, no. It wasn't even. They.
I'm trying to get.
I don't even know did they even do canon movies? You know, Revenge of the Ninja. You know, I wonder.
Low budget.
You know?
I mean, that's the one thing I'm discovering. Like, no matter how great the product is, you still need money to promote it.
Yeah.
You know, it's you know, people just, it takes a lot to get people's attention, especially nowadays. So you can imagine in 1989 how this straight to video movie that played for 1 week in the movie theater, low budget independent, basically, it's not gonna get on the Siskel and Ebert, you know.
Yeah.
Was that for me?
No, I'm sorry. That wasn't like a
wrap it up. You boring
yeah,
people.
no, it wasn't at all. Yeah. But no, yeah, like
Well, for boring people, it means go find another video to play. Let me see. I'll hit the Riverbend thing. I appreciate you for your watching the.
And Siskel and Ebert wasn't, yeah, they had media presence, but they weren't the iron heart of the word. Like they were just an opinion. As much as they had got kind of like became like normalized, they weren't the only game in town in terms of criticizing movies.
I think they were. I had that.
You think they? I think they were
before,
still like
and then later you had Premiere Magazine and a lot of the stuff, but for a time they were it.
All right.
But
in their field, yeah. But I'm saying like people still were still kind of opinionated about movies, even during when they were popular. I used to watch their show, but people still weren't taking their word as like the only word, It still was. It still kind of felt like op-ed, But maybe I was too old, I don't know.
Yeah, well, here's Charles Woods talking about the importance of Riverbend.
Ever want to hear the words boy or colored used again? We are all black men.
Bergen, I want that shirt, Bergen.
We should be proud of that fact.
That
Bergen,
film is
it's all
significant
you.
today because it spoke truth to power and it showed some black hero rallying black folk against the system. That's what is unique about Riverbend.
Hey, boy, I want to talk to you. Answer me!
This is my answer.
Stand up. Stand up. Stand up.
I like that song. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't put that song on the CD, but I wanted to keep it uniform. That's MC Breeze, aka Joey B. Ellis. And he did the theme song from Rocky V. And I told him he's a friend. I made a movie about him, and he's a good friend. And I said to him, imagine if after Rocky V, you got the call to do the anthem for Riverbend. How would it sound? And that's what he came up with.
Ah.
So.
All right.
So, yeah. Revenge of the Ninja VHS MGM copy. Okay. Instagram at Reelblack. All right, so we've been on for
I saw Revenge in the theater.
Really?
Yeah.
You Sho Kosugi fan?
Yeah. A little kid. Yeah. Stuff, man. Yeah.
We waited for those to hit the tape.
That was a good. I saw
MGM Big Box.
One arm executioner.
Oh, well, don't get me started. Well, that's for a different show. I gotta talk about the Kung Fu flicks and stuff. The Jackie Chan box. I'll give it a plug. I got to do a whole video on this before it gets too old, but we can take it. All right. So I said everything I wanted to say about Riverbend. I'll encourage people to go out and grab it. What do you know about this, Dragnet?
Is that breakout his Jackie Chan? I'm not a Jackie Chan dude.
You're not?
I'm 70s. He's kind of 70s, 80s, right?
80s, 90s. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm more.
You like the Kung Fu. Okay.
Hanging in the air.
Well, he did the Drunken Master.
True. Yeah, I mean, like I said, he has carryover, but I just missed his. At that point, I was doing sports, so I just didn't have the time. Missed that like 80 to 85, 80 to 87 Kung Fu. Like, I still did the all that Wu-Tang stuff, but Jackie Chan's a little bit later. I was like, I don't know. I have a hole in my library with Jackie Chan. That's all.
Okay, fair enough.
You
I
know?
forgot a couple things I forgot to mention. Shout out to Videodrome Atlanta, who's hosting the Atlanta premiere of Riverbend on Saturday, August 15th. And Matt, the owner, he just sent me some pictures. I shared them with you earlier, Dragnet, but
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure
Yeah.
that I got them covered up on the show because they're so cool. I got to figure out which ones are which.
Nice
Okay,
display. Nice display.
got it. 67, 850, 67, 69. Okay. Clear up some space. And yeah, so there's a lot of stuff on social media. I'm reposting as much as I can. If you got yourself a Blu-ray already, or when it comes in the mail, take a picture with it or of it and post it and tag Reelblack Renaissance.
And to IG.
On Instagram, yes. Thank you.
And to IG.
Yeah. And then that way more people can know about it. Because it's
Spread
still
the
great.
word. Who are the Warriors?
Yeah, if you like the Warriors, Steve James is in there somewhere.
Who are the Warriors? He might be in the back.
Yeah, I know. He's got a very small part. So big shout out to Vinegar Syndrome. They announced it along with Last Summer, which is another one of my forgets. I had to get that movie. It's another restoration project that took years to uncover where the negative was, and Larry Karaszewski shepherded that one along. So I was overjoyed to see not only was Vinegar Syndrome carrying the product, but they carried next to Last Summer. And then the Videodrome is a video store in Atlanta, and in honor of our event, they set up a whole display of movies that were inspired or had connections in some way to Riverbend. So you have movies in this display you can rent Riverbend if you want to see it early, not on the big screen. You can rent it from there. And like I said, a couple other stores around the country are renting it. So if you see this and you decide you want to rent it, make sure that you tell people that you saw it. You found out about it on our channel. So, the obvious things: First Blood, Dead Presidents, Bucktown, Brotherhood of Death are on there. Gordon's War is one of my favorites. Do you know Gordon's War, Chris?
Yes, sir. I think the Executioner is part of that part of that lineage.
The Exterminator?
The Exterminator, right?
That would be a good one. We didn't put that one on.
Vietnam vet, just Vietnam vet mad at the world, Central Park or some shit,
Well, we put Deadly Vengeance on the list, but Exterminator would have had home there. I think Rolling Thunder was on the list too.
Rolling Thunder. William Devane.
Vietnam vet comes back.
William Devane.
Yeah.
And I didn't see that movie until now, until last year. I didn't know about this movie. And but I grew up with William Devane playing Kelly Leak's father from Bad News Bears and Breaking Bad.
Oh, okay.
And he has the same look. He's wearing a he's a 40-year-old with a Vietnam jacket, and he's smoking and working at the mine, and they go to Houston, he's there. And that's how I know him. And then from other shit from the 80s and stuff, but when I saw Rolling Thunder, which is like, oh, one of them gems from that genre, is it a subgenre? The Vietnam vet, spoiled, it's a subgenre, really.
Definitely is, yeah.
Back to the World, the Back to the World thing,
Yeah. So that's the beginning. So we have Riverbend, the Black Six, Billy Jack, Ninja 3, Avenging Force, all that stuff. It's a great way to get attention for this event. And I hope we can sell it out. I want us to sell out Atlanta. It's Valerie Vance's town. Margaret Avery's going to be there. Julius Tennant, Vanessa Tate, Goodrich. I'll be there as well. So we want as many people to know about it. does Voya know about Bad News Bears and Breaking Training? Black 6. So we kept it around 22, which is the same number we had last week. I don't want to beat a dead horse. We're not going to give anything away tonight, Chris.
They can wait. We got all summer. We're in the middle of summertime, and it's not hot no more. Shit, they can wait.
Fair enough.
Wait. You got. I got product. If you need product, I got product.
Well, how do we start the block? They don't even know they're missing it.
I don't know.
They haven't seen a movie like this. They don't even make movies like this anymore with real action. Everything's CGI. I went to see Odyssey. They said that was all in camera effects. This movie has Steve James.
Don't believe the hype. But
in the amount of time that it takes to watch the Odyssey, you can watch this twice. How much more? And you can stay home. And
the Odyssey is probably like, if you IMAXing it, how much is IMAX? 35, 30?
Yeah, I guess you can't complain about the price because you own it.
Bang, of course.
That's the thing. You own this. Riverblack film critic is in the building. He's got some big news to announce soon. I don't want to bust his bubble, but he's got some big announcements coming up soon as far as interviews on his show and on the Chuck D channel. So we're super duper excited for that. We're about to wrap it up, VQ. But did you want to say anything? Did you get your package yet? Did it come in the mail yet, VQ? I don't know when I sent it. Just waiting for him to respond to that one. But I don't think he got it yet. I think it's gonna come later. You gotta take off? I'll let you know.
Are we done?
Well, he hasn't got it. Well, we're gonna. I thought you were saluting me away.
Oh, I can go.
Unrehearsed, folks. Unrehearsed. Okay, it'll get there soon. Probably Monday, I would guess. I sent it a while ago. But yeah, I can't wait for you to get it. We were going to give away a copy of this. We're giving away 2 copies on Instagram if you go there. Tickets are on sale now for the Atlanta show. We're going to also be screening later in the year. We've got Tulsa, Oklahoma coming up in October, as well as Columbus, Ohio. We have a couple of spots in North Carolina that are coming up. I don't have the names of the theaters in front of me, but and I'll be updating the website, and I believe I'll be putting some things up on eBay in the next week. Copies of Riverbend, and then some signed ephemera from Margaret Avery and Sam Furstenberg, signed Blu-rays from them. So.
On tour. You'll be on tour.
Yeah, and then school's going to start any second. I'll be teaching at Temple again. I just got my contract. Big ups. Thank you, Bergen Paris, for holding it down. Thank you for the endorsement. L. Brown, I'm not sure I can find you quickly. I don't know if you're still there. Bergen Paris, of course. I'm looking for I don't know if I was still there. Is she still there? It's a bum. Okay. All right. So I'll let you go, and then I'll find a video to play us out. Well, all right. So on a scale of 1 to 10, where are you giving this Blu-ray release? We tried to make it a 10, but you can be honest.
8.
8.5. 8.5 for the movie or for the
presentation? The entirety.
So what's a 10? Apocalypse Now?
A 10, man. That's like Sin City 4 DVD double disc, crazy fold out.
Okay, well, we'll work on it.
But that's not the same, whatever.
Where it gives it
for the treasure you unearthed, shit, that's 11.
Oh, thank you. From your lips to
The-
God.
from the restoration on some museum art level, that's 11, man. Shit.
We're trying. We're trying. We have 2 more, at least.
Yes, sir.
That we're going to give this museum treatment. Commentaries, essays from scholars, restored trailers, interviews with the cast, current interviews with the cast.
I'm trying to think of another pop level parallel to this story that, oh yeah, there's a movie, like a movie we kind of didn't pay attention to, and then it regained its strength 20 years later, 40 years later,
It's tough. I mean, because it's tough. I can't think of one.
It was like, 50s to 60s, 60s to 70s, 50s to 70s, 80s to 90s, 2000 to 2026, like that. I'm trying to think of like,
usually rediscoveries are things that I Am Cuba's one that Milestone found that I don't know if it had a big reputation before they rediscovered it. I mean,
maybe what's the Killer of Sheep? Killer of Sheep?
Well, that was always talked about.
Yeah, it was always cult.
That's another milestone. I mean, big shout out to Dennis Doris and Amy Heller. They're really responsible for this movie.
It wasn't missing. So yeah.
Yeah, well, they're missingmovies.org, so there's a lot of stuff that's in danger, but usually people know about them. I mean, this is an anomaly in a lot of respects. So I can't think of one. I mean, if somebody can think of one, let me know.
I'm trying to think of like, they finally re-released this movie. Like, it came out for 10 days. I remember we talked about Native Son with Oprah.
Okay.
I saw that in the theater, but I don't ever hear about it.
Well, it's an American Playhouse movie. It's kind of lost.
All right, so it's a label thing.
No, I'm just. My understanding is that because there's a couple of those that I was looking into to see if we could get somehow. Native Son and Charles Lane's Hallelujah were done for American Playhouse, which was a consortium of PBS channels.
Oh.
And they financed feature films and distributed them theatrically and broadcast them on PBS. So you can imagine when the company goes defunct and it's more than one company financing it, how it could get lost in the shuffle.
Right. Entities. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I would love to see before too long a clean print of Hallelujah make it. Native Son, I would love to see as well. That would be probably a little bit easier because it actually played in theaters. It wasn't just on television thing.
True.
But Hallelujah, I think was shot on film and edited on video. So there's a lot of movies like that. They're difficult. We're trying with Black Ninja to restore that one, and we ran into a huge bump in the road. We found out in the middle of the restoration that there are reels that are missing, and they're just gone. They got water damage. They were in Clayton's basement. And shout out to Clayton Prince, who's featured on Hairspray Blu-ray from Criterion in this bonus features. Friend of the show. But yeah, I think there's a lot of movies. If it's not music rights, it's paperwork.
WKRP in Cincinnati, music rights.
Yeah, that's your show.
No, not at all. But I just remember seeing a little bit as a kid. I watched it here and there, and then people wanted, whenever we had the whole '70s DVD phase of all those shows getting reproduced, and that show never got it. It got it, but the music was different.
Right.
Like how you gonna do a radio show and the music is like some fucking stock footage shit. So
they did it that way. They just put generic instead of putting Steely Dan in, they put Nan Davis or somebody.
So that'll forever be all those artists and labels that were involved with releasing those songs on TV. They all have a hand in it. So
Yeah, well, that's true.
yeah.
All right. So, any final thoughts in the chat? We're gonna wrap it up. It's an hour and 30 in. Okay, Bueller. Bueller.
What is something economic? Voodoo economics.
Oh, was that the question before he said?
He's like, what is voodoo
Where's my copy?
economics?
I keep my John Hughes close. Is it here? I have some John Hughes over here.
Bueller.
Name a movie. I'll tell you if I have it.
Of John Hughes?
Any movie. I have all of John Hughes.
All right. Oh, we talked about this. What's the one with Denzel as the teacher when he goes into the hood?
Oh, Hard Choice.
Hard Choices. You're right. It's like, yeah.
Choices. I
And
don't
then
have that.
what's the brother with who
Well,
the
it's
brother who
actually called. I have. Wait, hang on. Time out. Hard
Right.
Choices is the DVD title. I don't have the DVD because it goes for like $30 sometimes.
All right.
But I have the VHS,
Huh.
which is the original title, the George McKenna story.
Boom. You told me this. Yes. You told me this.
So I have the VHS, and it was on the channel for about a week.
Is it a separate story? I mean, yeah, I remember when Joe Clark happened. So yes, it's two different stories. Joe Clark came in as a principal headmaster versus a regular teacher. But
Yeah, I'm not sure the
all right.
George McKenna story, but there's another one similar TV movie with Lou Gossett Jr. and Malcolm Jamal Warner called The Father Clement Story.
What era of Malcolm Jamal Warner? 14 Theo or 18, 19 NYU Theo?
Before Cosby Show, I think, or maybe after season 1.
Yeah.
And then there's, as far as movies like that, the one that's the best. I'm thinking of two movies.
TV Black Teacher. TV Black Teacher.
Black Teacher is the best one in my opinion.
Oh, we going Black Teacher genre? Come on, go on.
Well, I mean, obviously, Lean on Me is the TV.
Oh yeah, no, that's popular.
I mean, there's TV movies about black teachers, right? So
on.
you could say Cicely Tyson as Marva Collins, but I'm gonna go with Free of Eden with Sidney Poitier and his daughter Sidney Poitier.
The one that was in the in Death Proof.
Death Proof, yes, her.
The tall one.
Yeah.
Wow.
We screened that movie and she zoomed in. She was great. That's a great little movie. Made for Showtime called Free of Eden. I think you can see it on Tubi.
All right. Wow.
Well, you got one better?
No. I'm just racking my head. What's the brother who played Biggie Smalls?
Gravy?
What's his name?
Gravy.
No.
Woodard. Gravy.
Huh?
Woodard. Gravy.
No. Oh man.
Oh, Biggie Smalls in Uptown Saturday Night.
Yes.
Calvin Lockhart.
Calvin Lockhart plays a teacher at some school.
Yeah. That's Halls of Anger.
There we go. That's what I want to see.
I mean,
I need that. I want to see that cleaned up and tightened up.
Well, Rob Reiner was in it.
Yeah. Rob Reiner. Jeff Bridges.
Jeff Bridges. Yeah.
Jeff Bridges. The brother who played Shamalama Ding Dong.
Oh, Dwayne Jesse.
That's his name. All right.
Yeah, there's a famous article. I think it's in Ebony or Life magazine about the making of it. It was done in conjunction with the Watts Writers Workshop and an acting class down there.
Wow.
And there's a lot of tension. The director, Bogart is his name. He did a lot of All in the Family episodes, Paul Bogart. And I think he also
That's
directed.
why Rob Reiner's in it then. All right.
Perhaps. And he also did the movie Skin Game, I think, with what's his face, Lou Gossett Jr. and James Garner, which is kind of a cringy movie. I don't know if you've ever seen that one.
We'll know it.
Poor taste movie. It's
early '80s. Put Gardner in his older age and Gossett on his come up.
1970, 71. It's
Oh,
about
so it's still like Gardner and his what's that TV show he had?
Before Rockford Files, after Maverick.
Bang.
So yeah, he plays the con men,
All right.
one black, one white, salt and pepper con men, and their con is during Reconstruction, or during slave times. He sells
that early.
He sells Lou Gossett to some racist rednecks, and then Gossett escapes. They meet up, and then they split the money they sold him for, and then they do it again, right? So that's the con. The trick is to he pretends to be a slave. He's a free guy. He can read and all that stuff, right? And he gets sold into slavery. He escapes, and they sell him back again. I don't know who thought that was a good idea for a movie, but that's the kind of movies they were making with black people back in 1970, around the same time as Watermelon Man, So anyway, Halls of Anger is a good one, but there's a lot of friction on the set. If you read the article, there's a lot of distrust for the white director, and they wanted more empowerment happening.
It comes at a weird time. It's not a great film, but it does have it has if you're studying curveballs, that's like a film you want to check out. You're studying like portrayals of black teachers in the hard kid situation.
MGM would license it to us if we had the timing, the money to do it. They want 6 figures to license a film. So we'd have to build up our weight. We can't be around selling 1,000 copies or something. We got to be moving more.
Right. You got to show me you got distribution. You ain't got distribution, I'm not fucking with you.
Essentially. So, but anyway, I'm happy that the people are getting it now. Riverbend, I'm talking about at this point, have the opportunity to get it and have it as a collector's item. So,
yes, sir.
All right. So, Melinda with Calvin Lockhart needs a remaster. It was remastered. It just came out.
Yeah, I have it.
Warner Archive and Blu-ray.
I have it. I don't have it on. I have it on. I think it's DVD. Warner Brothers Direct or something like that.
Yeah. They just came out with a Blu-ray about 7 months ago.
Wow.
So Melinda has been remastered. But what Warner Archive doesn't do is put a lot of bonus features on. And
no, yeah, it's
straight movie. No trailer hardly.
Nothing.
No commentaries. Nothing. But we give you everything that we can. The only thing I wish I could get, I'll tell you the truth. I wish I had more time to make a Whatever Happened to Riverbend documentary that would parallel the Steve James documentary. Right. So that's something that maybe could happen in the future. And then
there's going to be more information given to you since this is getting out in the public. So I bet you'll have more information to add on to what we talked about.
Yeah, we'll see. Well, maybe 5 years, 10 years from now.
Right.
But
shit, 2 years. It could be 2 years.
Well, you're asking for a lot.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm saying I know production, all that stuff. I'm just saying. I'm saying like if the dialogue, the dialogue will start.
I'm not mixing it. A lot can happen in 2 years. I'm excited about the future. But so yeah, we're excited. This is coming out. I'll be vending copies of this without the slipcover at Black Star, and which is the film festival in Philadelphia that happens around August 8th, 7th, 8th. On August 8th is my day to be vending at the Kimmel Center, and come by, stop by, and pick up a copy there. But yeah, I'll probably not be bringing the slips to Black Star just because there's gonna be a lot of HBO or HBU. Help a brother out. Yeah, we want to
HBCU.
hook a brother up, help a brother out. So we want the real collectors to get the slips. Maybe I'll bring a handful of slips. And then when they go, they're gone. But anyway, I'll update the website soon. We're almost done shipping the stuff out. I think Monday we'll do internationals, and then there's about 30 people who never gave their address properly. And we have to double
123 Sesame Street.
I don't know what was going on.
123 227.
All right. Adios. I'll give you a call, man. I'll talk to you later. Peace. All right. Yeah, it was getting a little 227. All right. Okay. So that's about it. Enjoy the film Black Zionist. Bergen Paris, thank you. Voyeur, thank you. Chazflix, thank you. Yeah, I'll give you a call in a minute. And Voyeur and L Brown, thank you for watching. Let me find a video to close out with, as we usually do. Let me see what we got. That got us flagged last time. Let me see. Okay, this is good. All right. I'm out. Have a good one. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you. See you next week.
Enforcement. You ain't got no court order.
What you say, boy? I ain't got what?
The man asked, where's your court order to close this place down, Sheriff?
What's your name, boy?
My name is Mike. What's yours, boy?
Would you recommend that people see Riverbend?
No, I don't want them to see it. I want them to buy it. I want them.
No, that's
I want
right.
them to invest in the restoration of the film.
No, that is right.
If you just follow Reelblack Renaissance on Instagram, all the updates will be there, and yeah, you'll have it for the next generation.